Cancers, welcome to Intuitive Dreams 1111. I want to start off and tell you that I did attempt to do a reading, a quick reading for you Sunday. I had to stop the reading. It was not taking a very good vibe. And to be honest with you, I at the last minute decided to take a card in reverse. And this particular deck, I would not take cards in the reverse, but for some reason, split second, I thought, I think I should. And then the snake card came out, and not that the snake card is bad, but I viewed it negative. I viewed it in a negative way because of the way the reading took a turn by me taking the one card in reverse. So I stopped the reading, and then as I was uploading my first video for Scorpio, I went ahead and started making dinner. During dinner, the electricity flickered about 4 times. It was not a quick flicker. It was a slow motion flicker. So clearly, I was getting a sign that it was probably a good thing I stopped the reading. It was not going down the correct path. So without getting into too much detail, before I went to bed that night, I ended up spraying my room extra. I normally do spray it before I go to bed, but I did a little extra to clear out any negative energy. And I ended up having a dream that night, early next morning, and the snake popped up again, but it was this time it was a white snake. So the meaning of white snake is a message that the process of healing has started. So just wanted to kind of bring that up. If any of the Scorpios are, starting the healing process, that's a beautiful thing. But I'm really glad that I stopped the video and actually deleted it. So we're going to try this again. I don't know what is going to come out, but, it could take the same turn. It could not. But let's just see what we come up with tonight, all right? All right, spirit, angels, ancestor guides. What messages do we have from the universe for Cancer? Spirit, angels, ancestor guides. What messages do we have for Cancer? New love, ex-lover, clarify new love, please. Wedding. Clarify ex-lover. Okay, change. So I feel like you've got an ex-lover that has changed, probably changed for the better, because it looks like they might be becoming a new love again that's going to end up in a wedding. Oh. I don't know if anybody has any problems dealing with a ex-lover, so I don't get to pick the cards. That's just what came out. So, and it may not even be anybody you actually dated. It just might be somebody that, you know, you were sort of loving on. All right, Spirit. What is the situation here for Cancer with the new love, ex-lover? What is the situation? Oh, all right. Twin flames. Tell me more about the situation. Lockbox. Tell me more about the situation. Focused. Tell me more about the situation. Retaliation. Okay, well, this takes maybe a little bit of a turn. Okay. So if this is a twin flame situation, you've got a runner chaser dynamic. So maybe an ex-lover is actually going through a change. We can clarify at some point later, but the change with the butterfly is transformation. You see the butterfly? Okay. So that's a transformation. Usually when one of the twin flames is going through the healing journey, usually the other one follows suit. That's like a whole nother video that I know that I eventually need to do because I have some people that are waiting to hear about it. Just not ready to go down that road for my own situation just yet. But anyway, so for this particular situation, it looks like someone is frustrated and kind of looks like wanting help. So you see the lockbox with the S, heart S. So it's SOS, as in SOS, reaching out, help me, frustrated. So maybe someone, the runner of the situation, is having trouble with the healing process. It's probably something they're not used to. It can be a scary thing if you haven't been through it and you don't know what to expect. I think they're feeling, see here with the focused, the person is the runner is probably fascinated with the chaser, because it's usually the chaser that has the spiritual path first. So I think the runner is probably watching this and is fascinated by it. But with the retaliation card, I think they're feeling like it's payback, because in some cases, what happens is it's not always one person that's always running, and it's not always one person that's always chasing. It can switch roles. So if the chaser throws their hands up in the air and starts focusing on themselves, and they're, just focusing on their own life, healing, doing their own thing, the runner will scratch their head and wonder why the chaser is not chasing them. Why are they not always calling? Why are they not always texting? Why are they not always, concerned with me, showing me love? That's when the light bulb comes on. They're like, well, I don't understand this. This person's always basically after me, and smothering me. And then when it doesn't happen, they're shocked. They don't get it. They don't understand. So then they get curious, and this person's probably feeling a little bit of payback. You know what I mean? And I don't mean it in a negative way. That's just probably how they're feeling. They're like, and this is why they're watching. They're fascinated by the fact of the change. So let's see if we can get, tell us more about the change. Soulmate. Tell us more about this wedding. Family. So in this situation, it looks like the one that was always chasing stopped chasing, ended up with some new love. Which is going to end up leading into a wedding and starting a family. Yeah, the ex-lover. Is now going through their change. And they're going to eventually have to just find a soulmate, right? It's not going to be the twin flame, but it will be a soulmate. Because twin flames do not have to be together. It's a unique situation that is super intense, and you'll never find an intense connection like that with anybody else, but you can still find a soulmate, right? It's not as intense. I'll have to do another video at some other point, explaining what the intensity is between the twin flames. But you do not have to be with your twin flame. It is just a unique experience that can be a very powerful couple if they both are healing or healed at the same time and can come together. It is the emperor and empress. It is the the highest you can go in the rank of the spiritual world. And then, so you have the Emperor and the Empress, and that is the 3D world. But in the 5D world, which is really a big part of the twin flame situation, in the 5D world, that is the magician and the high priestess, if I remember that correctly. And again, these two can still have a spiritual connection. They will be connected for eternity. But as far as the 3D world goes, it doesn't look like these two are going to come together. Unless for some, unless this twin flame, the runner turns around and changes quickly and comes in before this new love, comes in and takes over and takes the chaser away. Yeah. Interesting. Let's see. Let's get, let's pull an inspiration card. Spirit, let's get some inspiration on this. Intuition. Rabbits are abundant as well. There's abundance there with that. Give one more. Hope. So we've got butterflies in the hope card again with the moon. And we have a partial moon here with the intuition. Use your intuition and hope. Something may have happened around the moon. So if you do want to be with this twin flame, use your intuition about the situation. Be hopeful. Careful of your expectations. Use your intuition about it. Go through the healing process. Because if one twin flame has spiritually ascended and you haven't, or vice versa, I don't know you, you're going to need to catch up. Because if one's more ascended than the other, you two are not going to be balanced. You have to be balanced. So one of you needs to catch up to the other, or they're going to end up with a new love and marriage with somebody else. All right. Take care.